if you want to hear about this year's 2019 Billboard Awards. And Cardi B, yes, she done snatched trophies, honey. Also, who else snatched some trophies and now made history, honey? And also, does Mariah Carey really deserve the Icon Award? And what's the gag on that? Chrissy Teigen being attacked. If you want to know all of this, please keep on watching for another episode here on the Coffee Chat. Hey, kings and queens, if this is your first time seeing this beautiful face, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. If you are a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, welcome back to another episode here on the Nasir Show. I am back for another What's Coffee Chat. So, we just had the 2019 Billboard Awards. Honey, I didn't really watch like too much of the Billboards. Actually, I just saw like a lot of like clips and like small stuff about the awards. I heard it was like pretty decent. Kelly Clarkson hosted again and did phenomenal. Opened up the show with her little medley of different songs. She can sing anything, okay? She can sing anything. So, she opened up the show. This is another year of her hosting. Get your check, honey. I really want to go into the fashions of it, but if I went into the fashions of the Billboards this year, we would be here all day. Because a lot of people like Halsey, terrible. The show isn't dedicated to that right now. But during the show, Mariah Carey performed right before she received her Icon Awards. Well, the reason why people like Janet Jackson, J-Lo, Celine Dion, Cher, people like that won all before her because Mariah Carey just, like, I know Mariah Carey's, you know, she was one of the first girls, you know, the whistle note, okay? Your whistle note is gone, your whistle is broke, it is done. So her performance was very, very, very struggling, especially for you to just be standing in one spot the whole time. You have zero excuse. Because Ariana Grande also performs, and I'm not trying to, you know, bring back an old feud or whatnot, because we know Mariah Carey and Ariana Grande have been compared for like a long time, especially in the beginning of Ariana's career. But I'm not trying to bring all of that up, but we're about to break it up. And Ariana Grande, she performed as well. Somebody needed to help her with her acoustics though within her performance, but she performed as well, and she actually danced. Because if you guys remember, in the beginning of Ariana Grande's career, she didn't really dance. She just kind of did like a two-step and sung, and could not understand what she was saying. Her pronunciation was always off. But now Ariana Grande is now singing. We can understand what she's saying. She's now dancing. You know, people have to tell her that you need to do some more or you're gonna be cut. So anyways, so back to the original. Mariah Carey, you have no excuse for your voice to, you know, be struggling like that unless you just need to cut it out with singing, period. Because you can't put it on, oh, it was the audio or the production company this time like it was in New York. You couldn't say, oh, it's cold because you were indoors. You couldn't say, oh, it's anybody else's fault but your own. Mariah Carey, your career is over. Please let it go, okay? It's a reason on why they're now just giving this to her. J-Lo received it before she did. Because J-Lo is stunning. And Mariah Carey, you are too, in certain ways. But, honey, Mariah Carey, go home, sit down in your little chateau. Your career thrived at some point. You're like, kind of like, what's it called? You're a decade kind of person. Like, you were good in a certain decade. Now, honey, you need to let it go. But on a more lighter note, Cardie B, honey, she done took 6 Billboard Awards. Cardie B, honey, she done took 6 Billboard Awards home. home, okay? Her speech was so cute. She is so adorable, and I just love Cardie B so much. This girl was sitting there during her speech. She's sitting there promoting Fashion Nova, promoting anything for Clout, her new song. You know, that's the song there. I'll be in my car jamming, talking about I love me some Cardi B. And if you don't love Cardi B, honey, get out. You canceled. But she was hype, stunning. She is so adorable. But that dress that she was wearing, the purple dress for when she received one of her other awards, throw it away. Throw it away. Look like you just took like a purple sheet, put a pin here, put a pin here, put a pin here, and just let it hang. Throw it away. But that's besides the fact, okay? Cardi B is so stunning. She's out here snatching trophies from y'all hoes, okay? Snatching trophies. Because Cardi B is that bitch, okay? That bitch. And Nicki Minaj, you been talking about Cardi B, and you had feuds with Cardi B, but her numbers, her trophies, and everything is showing how much an amazing individual and how much she is loved. Because you talk about numbers all the time. Numbers this, numbers that. Yeah, you were one of the first female rappers to, you know, break barriers and things like that, but don't discredit Cardi B. She's out here snatching trophies, and it's six billboards. 6 billboards. Back to performing wise, another person who performs was Taylor Swift. They were comparing Taylor Swift to freaking Beyonce. Okay, I'm a Beyonce fan. Let me get that out there. I'm a Beyonce fan. I inaugurated into the Beehive Academy many moons ago. Yes, I am a Beyonce fan. But, and I know y'all may crucify me for this, Beyonce ain't the only bitch that had marching bands on stage. Beyonce didn't create having marching bands on stage, bitch. Yeah, her concept was stunning and phenomenal, and it took it to another level, but Beyonce ain't the first bitch to do a lot of things. Beyonce is not original as you guys think she is. She's hardly ever written her own music. She recycles all her dances and just puts them in different placements. All her melodies are just, Beyonce's not as original as all of you think. So the fact that you guys are sitting here saying that Taylor Swift kind of bit off of Beyonce with like her Look What You Made Me Do video with them standing there, and then you got to try to compare it to Formation, and then with her performing with a marching band on stage to Beyonce's Coachella performance. Bitches, get over it. Y'all trying to start something that don't need to be started, okay? Once again, Beyonce did not originate all this shit, okay? She got it from other people. Your Beehives, I understand. We're loyal bitches. We are. We're one of the most loyal groups for a celebrity. But Beyonce did not originate half this shit that you guys are crucifying these other people for. Now, I didn't really watch Taylor Swift's performance because I really don't care for Taylor Swift, really. I don't. I have a few of her songs and things like that, but I feel like she's kind of becoming like a mean girl and one of those like, oh, like I'm so cute, but then behind the scenes, she's really a fucking bitch. Another person who also performed was Sierra. Sierra performed. Sierra, please let it go. Let it go. You got your child. You got Russell Wilson. He has money, honey, money, and you got your own money as well. Once again, Sierra was a decade kind of bitch. You were good for a certain decade, now you're done. I don't know why you're trying to make new music, girl. Stay out of the studio, lock the door, throw it away. Don't rent the studio no more. If you got one in your house, rent it out to other people. Because you don't need to be making no more music. You really don't. I understand you're trying to be an independent woman, and you know, we're in the day and age of like, I'm a woman, I can do anything. Her performance was whack, in my opinion. It was whack. That's why your set wasn't even, there was no set. Like, you didn't even have a budget. What, you probably only paid those dancers, what, $50 a pop? To be honest, like, spent probably a total of $400 for that performance. Sierra tried to do everything that J-Lo has done correctly. Does that make sense? Like, J-Lo, she dances She sings as well, but she's not that good of a singer, like kind of like Sierra. Sierra dances, and she's really good at dancing, but not that good of a singer. But J-Lo did it in so much better. So much better way, like, so much. Sierra, please, put down the mic, go open up a dance studio somewhere. I feel like you would be good at that. Like, open up your own dance studio, you know, really get some coin with that if you're really worried about, you know, being an independent woman. Get some coin with a little dance studio, make a little dance mom show, something like that. But please, put down the microphone. I don't want to see your bitch ass performing anywhere else. I don't. And if I do, you won't hear something from me. We're going to talk. Even freaking Paula Abdul. Like, Paula Abdul is like ancient. Like, homegirl, she might as well be a zombie at this point. And she did such better job, so much better job than freaking Sierra. Like, she actually had a set going on. Her visuals was stunning. Her choreography was amazing. Homegirl was flipping back and forth like a damn clock and then twirled out, and she been thrown across the stage. And, you know, she had her struggling parts and she lip synced the whole time. Let's take it back. Mariah Carey, you should have took some notes from Paula Abdul. If you were gonna sing, you should have had lip sync like Paula Abdul did, because she know my voice ain't what it used to be. It ain't there no more. It ain't there. So she lip synced. And she knew that I was gonna be dancing full out. Let me pick or choose. I'm not, you know, 20-year-old Paula Abdul no more. I'm not 30-year-old Paula Abdul no more. Mariah Carey, neither are you. Your face may say otherwise because of that plastic surgery. But you're not. Please, let it go. But Paula Abdul did a stunning job as well. Sierra, let it go. Drake took home 12 Billboard awards, making history and the most awards won from the Billboard Awards. Come on, Drake. So yes, Drake took home 12 Drake took home 12 Billboard Awards. You better do that, bitch, okay? You better do that. So, I'm so happy for you, Drake, and also for you, Cardie B, as well. So much more happened at the Billboard Awards, but that was like the top things of what I, you know, actually saw. Because, like I said, I didn't watch the shit. I just saw a few clips. So if something happened that I didn't get to see, y'all want to let me know what happened, comment that shit down below. And tell me if you agreed with what I had to say about Sierra. Because I feel like that bitch, you just need to let it go. And also, the Beehive, don't come for me too much. Someone that I admire so much, because I just love her so much. Like, her clapbacks online are stunning. There's like, her tweets are amazing. Like, bitch, I can sit and watch her tweet all day long. Chrissy Teigen. I love me some Chrissy Teigen, okay? Chrissy Teigen is fucking stunning. She's so adorable. I remember in the beginning, I didn't really care for her too much as a model, because I felt like her head was very boxy. But that's besides the fact. She's still stunning as bitch, okay? Stunning. And her fashion is always on point. Always on point. And her and her man are like ride or die motherfuckers, okay? Ride or die. And when I say ride or die, it's like literally ride or you bitch, you gonna die with me. Chrissy Teigen was going into a New York event and someone was protesting and yelling, "Heartless murderer, you heartless human being," like recording the thing and all of it. Like, it was ridiculous, like ridiculous. And funny enough, the event that she was going into is actually one of the same venues that I went to for New York Fashion Week. I was like, oh, I've been to the Campana, it's like the Campana Grand Central or something like that. She was going to the same event, and I went to that same exact venue for New York Fashion Week last year for a style fashion week event. It's a stunning venue, okay? Huge. When I say it's grand, like the name, it's grand, okay? And a lot of big name celebrities were there, like big name celebrities. But this is besides the fact. People like that protest about people wearing real furs, because that was the whole reason on why he was yelling, because she's been, you know, photographed in real fur, like bags, shirts, 4'9". And I just don't get it. Like, are you crucifying people that eat meat? Because they're technically still killing animals. Like, are you crucifying, because he's literally just crucifying her for wearing fur, but we eat meat all the time. Just killing the animals and just wearing their fur. I'm pretty sure that they're killing the animals using the whole animal as food and using the fur as clothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it's so ridiculous, like how you're gonna sit here and crucify her for something that literally just contradicting yourself. All I know is that motherfucker that was sitting there yelling at her, talking about she's a terrible human being, you just better be a fucking vegetarian. I don't wanna see you pick up not a chicken wing. I don't wanna see you pick up not a freaking piece of bacon, not even turkey bacon. I don't wanna see it. I don't wanna see it. So apparently with the billboards, that night was just like an eventful night because the Jonas Brothers were, I guess, one of the Jonas Brothers. Joe Jonas got married, secretly married, right after, like minutes after they performed at the Billboard Awards, the Jonas Brothers, after they performed at the Billboard Awards, to Game of Thrones star Sophie Turner. Joe Jonas is 29, Sophie Turner is 23. They announced their engagement back in 2017. They've been dating since 2016, and they secretly got married. As I said in one of my coffee chats before, the coin is getting a little short for the Jonas Brothers. That's why they're back on the road, making new music. For what reason? A venue that they secretly got married at on a whim because they were just in Vegas for the Billboard Awards. Yeah, it wasn't cute. Like, y'all could have like spruced it up if you was just gonna do it on a whim. But no, it was tacky. Like, I didn't know who Sophie Turner was, but I don't watch Game of Thrones. I don't at all. But Game of Thrones is apparently like top notch. Like, everybody in the goddamn fucking watch it. Bitch, I think I should be crucified for not watching it on how much I see things about Game of Thrones. So I looked into it a little bit, and like, the cool thing for me, even though I don't watch the show, like from like an actor's perspective, and you know, being on sets and things like that, being on shows and dancing and stuff like that, I've been on tons of sets, so it's like, it's really cool to see action scenes. Action scenes, the way those are filmed are so cool, and then like to see the outcome like afterwards is great. That is the only thing I can really say about Game of Thrones that like I find interesting, because I never watched a full episode. But apparently she's, you know, on the show doing her thing, stunning. And yeah, they just got married and on a whim in a tacky ass fucking venue. Kudos to you. I hope you guys are happy, you know, living it up and the big lights in the blue city. If you enjoyed this coffee chat, leave a like down below and also share with your friends, honey. The kingdom, we are growing and we need to grow even more, honey. Confidence is key, and that is what I'm trying to give, honey. And we just like to have fun, educate, and be beautiful, confident individuals. Thank you so much for sharing this coffee chat with me. So comment down below, do you think that Joe Jonas's venue was tacky and ratchet and his queen is getting a little short? That's why they had that crappy venue and not a full wedding. What is your opinion on Mariah Carey? Should she put down the microphone along with Ciara and let their careers just go because they have enough money already? And also, Game of Thrones. Comment some things about Game of Thrones, because I would love to get to know about that show a little bit more. Because, bitch, I don't got time to sit and watch TV like some of y'all have to do. I'm busy. I'm booked. Thank you so much for being here for another episode of The Coffee Chat. Make sure that you subscribe. Hit that bell to notify you every single Friday when I post a new video. Okay? You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. So remember, nothing's off limits. Embrace change. Stay true to yourself. Stay royal. I see you kings and queens next Friday.